I'm Andrew Dish Nation. David, what do you think of my wave? What do you think of this?
I think it's great. It's going through an H though. I'm having trouble. Okay, we're good now.
Okay, now watching the film, there is a scene that I'm just gonna swear that I fucking relate to because you're trying to put on an outfit, and we're entering a post-COVID world. David, I could barely put on this freaking shirt.
Yeah,
I want to
we've
know
done a lot of sitting around, a lot of couch. Yeah.
Yeah. So could you relate to that scene, especially now going into the world post-pandemic?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even pre-pandemic, though, I had a lot of trouble. I mean, that scene actually came very naturally to me. That was one of the easiest scenes to film because there's just physics involved. You don't even need to act so much. It's just physics when you can't get those pants over the love handles and the waist just won't cinch. That's just reality hitting you right in the face.
Were those outfits really that tight? They looked really tight.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I think that particular day they gave me an extra small one, or one that had been just washed. When your jeans come right out of the dryer and you're like, oh, it was basically that. But yeah, they were tight, I mean, they fit them to your body. They do an amazing thing where they do a scan of you and then they 3D print your body and they make the suit to fit that. But the disturbing thing is that somewhere there exists a 3D print of my 270-pound body in just tidy whities, and nobody wants to see that. We should put that on a museum or something and be like, yeah.
Maybe you should put it at, you know what? It should go at Disneyland in the Hall of Presidents.
No. Exactly.
Okay, now I want you to teach me, because you have one of the most epic Russian accents ever seen on film.
Oh,
I need you to teach me, how do I do that accent, David?
Man, I mean, I don't even know. We shot the movie like a million years ago, but it's something a little bit. It's they get the shoulders back, a little bit the chin, like everything you say is like I don't know. It's sort of like, and everything kind of tapers out. Yeah, go ahead, get your shoulders back, get that chin out a little bit. Lead with the Adam's apple. Hey, look at that! But you gotta be careful now.
Interview like this,
it's pretty amazing, but you got to be careful because you can turn into like Italian gangster in that same pose a little bit too. You can turn into Tony Soprano, so you have to be careful. But that was good. I was impressed, Andrew.
Okay, like the other thing that I really want to see, and I don't know if you could pitch this to Disney. You have agents and all these people, but your character and Rachel's character, they deserve their own spin-off film. I'm going to say franchise. You guys are so good together.
Thank you. I love that you said that. I don't know why I haven't seen the final cut, but there was so much stuff that Rachel and I, those characters were not that developed. And then we came in and I'm so in love with her, and she, much to my credit, fell in love with the ridiculous sides of me. And like we just were like, these characters have to want to be together. I mean, they just have to have not seen each other for a long time, and we have to add. So there was this whole element that we added. I don't know how much of it made it into the movie, but I just adored that. And part of the thing is we would just improv constantly about ridiculous things between them. Yeah, so there's plenty of content there. So just call Disney, put in your tweets, and yeah. I'm ready. I'm available. I'm ready to shoot it.
Done. Thank you, David, so much. Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Guys. I am Andrew Dish Nation. Rachel, what do you think of my Vanna White wave? What do you think of this?
I have to put my glasses on. Let me see.
Look, like this. What do you think of this?
Oh, Dish Nation. Yeah. What do you think of mine?
Look, you look great. You look great. Okay, now hear me out on this, because I just got out of the room with David, and I really want there to be a spinoff of Melina and Alexei.
Oh.
But I also want your husband to be in the film. I want it to be you and Daniel and David in a Marvel Universe film. What do you think about that? What would that world look like?
Well, when you mentioned, David's character, Alexei, and my character, Melina, in a spinoff, my mind went to Casablanca. I was thinking of like a war-torn country and a love against all odds. I think I can definitely imagine you know, there were some scenes that I think are going to be on the you know, the DVD, you know, the excerpts that David and I shot, where there's even more of our love story. So we're very keen to carry on telling our love story together. I'm very keen. I should speak for myself. He may not want to see Melina again, but Melina wants to see Alexi again.
How tight are the outfits? I'm always wondered in these films, like, how tight are those things?
Just the right amount of tightness, I would say. Like, so they have enough lycra in them to, like, you know, to make you feel good. Yeah, not too tight. They're not actually not uncomfortable. They're not uncomfortable at all, and they make you kind of. They got the big shoulders, and they make you feel superhero-ish.
Final question, knowing what you know now in terms of martial arts and all these things, could you be my bodyguard? Do you think you could protect me from, you know, nefarious people and sources? Because I feel you're pretty badass.
I think I could give it a pretty good go. I might just use like the power of my mind and just stare at your enemies, stare them down. I'd give it a go. I would be honored to try and be your bodyguardette.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. I really enjoyed the film. It was awesome.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you.
Thanks, guys. You too. Thanks, guys.